Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Ace. It's me, coming at you live with another fantastic episode from The Ray Z Show. You know what? You people are fucking awesome, you know what? I love to fucking talk. And you know what else? Life is short, and so is your love life. Fall in love and try to keep it. How many years are we alive? How many years can we sustain on this planet of selfishness and lies? How many years can we lie to ourselves about the meaning of life? How many years can we cannot look at ourselves in the mirror because we're liars, and when we look at ourselves in the mirror, we see a liar. Isn't that funny? Imagine looking into the mirror and having it smashed to pieces because you're a fucking liar, and you can't even tolerate your own guilt. You're not on a guilt trip. You're on a guilt displacement trip. And you know what that is? Pushing your problems and your lies off to somebody else in your life that you can vent on, use, and abuse. Life is about trial and error, but when you let it get out of control, it steals your soul. It steals your soul and gobbles you up like the devil himself. How do you wake up in the morning knowing you're lying to your spouse? You're sleeping with somebody that you don't love. You're cheating on that person. And then you go through your day pretending there's nothing wrong. How is that even possible for a human spirit to do that? You know why it's possible? Because that's not the human spirit. Lies, justifying your own self by putting the blame on someone else, is just as evil as anything else that you would lie about in the world. Don't lie, steal, or cheat. That's my motto. I'm Ace. And you know what? What is your place in life? You know what? Are you a lover? A cheater? A liar? An honest person? A person of truth, integrity, and honesty? You know what? What's happening in the world now? Nations at war with each other, people pinning the blame on someone else for their own faults, for their own insecurities, for their own despicable lies and their own despicable justifications of what they do, and acting like life is normal when they go home to their wife or their husband. You can pretend, but you can't hide the truth from God, and you cannot hide the truth from the universe. The universe is smart because God made it. God made all the stars in heaven, in the heavens. And He knows you. He knows each and every one of us. He knows what you're going to do before you even do it. Think about that, people. God can go to any beach, the ocean. Do you know that He knows every grain of sand on the beach He has every grain of sand counted. Can you count every grain of sand? You probably can't even count the hours in a normal day. You know what? What makes you a good person? What makes you love your partner? Is it the sex? Is it the sweet talk? Is it the fact that he has money and you don't? How many times have I been, I'm in the Philippines right now, how many times have I seen an American, old, he can barely walk, he's limping, and he's with a 20-year-old hot girl with a kid. She already had a kid. I don't know if it's with him or with somebody else. Who knows? Who cares? But this guy acts like he's going to have the time of his life because he's applying for her, and they're going to go back to the U.S. They're going to leave the Philippines and go back to the U.S. and have a grand old time, right? My question to you, do they even know each other other than Facebook? Do they know each other? My question is, how can a 23-year-old model fall in love with a 70-year-old guy that is ex-military, that's got war wounds in his brain from watching his friends get blown up by roadside bombs? He's been to war. He's seen so much killing. And all of a sudden he goes on to one of his friends says, you know, Lewis, you know what you should do? Just go on to Facebook. You know why? You know why? These Filipino girls are fucking hot. They'll fuck you all night long, and they'll, you know, how many years do you have left, Lewis? Go get yourself a Filipino. Bring her back to the U.S. And bring back that wild man you used to be. That stud. That chick boy. Well, anyways, this guy's limping. He can barely walk. He's got a bad hip, a bad knee. He's not using the cane because he doesn't want to look weak. But he's weak. And the bad part about it is they walk right by me. You know, I don't know how old you think I am. I'm 59, but you know what? Gosh, some of these guys I see, from the U.S. that come here for the Filipino girls, they just look so sad. They don't even look at me. They don't even say hello. And again, it goes back to, I have 3 beautiful children. I have a son. I have 2 baby girls, twins, identical twins. I can't even tell them apart, but they're so cute. But you know, I could never determine twins, identical twins, when I was young. When I went to elementary school, we had 2 identical twins in the classroom. I forgot their last name, but 2 kids, 2 boys. I thought they were cute because they were twins, you know? But you know what? They weren't, one of them was nice and one of them wasn't, but they were really shy. But they look so much alike. It's like putting 2 number 2 pencils together, brand new. How do you tell which one's which? You buy 2 pencils for your son, for school, put them together. Those are twins. Buy 2 twin dolls for your girls. Identical, those are twins. You can give them both. How can I tell which one is Ariana These are my girls' names, Ariana and Cassandra. My son is Gabriel. You can surely tell that Gabriel is the boy. I mean, this kid's cute as fuck. And he walks like he's tough, naturally. And he's got a face like he's, don't fuck with me. I might be only 2, but I'm gonna be 3. But nobody guns him down to the ground. I give Gabriel a big cheer, you know why? For what he was. And now he's here. Because I love him. Right? I love him. Every day, Gabriel and I, we go out, we go here, we go there. And you know what? I never had a better time in my life than with this kid. He's got the cutest little smile, and he always did. He's got like this Roman, if you look at Julius Caesar in the old Roman movies, he's got the same kind of hairstyle. Well, his hair's brown, it's light brown. It's not black like Filipino. Gabriel is half Filipino and half American. He's got more American blood than Filipino. Clearly, he does. He's got his mother's eyes. He's got her high cheekbones, thank God. The rest is all me, I used to hear, hey, the American blood's powerful, it's strong, my gosh. Really? What does that even mean when I first came? I don't understand, bro. Now I know. Just look at the genetic traits in my son, in the visual. He's so cute. Not only is he cute, looks like, but his personality is fucking cute. That's what I like. What I look for in life are people with flamboyant, charismatic, integral, outgoing, happy personality. You know what I mean? And the funny thing about Gabriel is everyone that sees him loves him. How can you not? Unless you're a 70-year-old war veteran that's fucked up in the head that just wants to come here, grab his prize, and go back to the U.S. Then what happens to that girl after, huh? She's so desperate to go back to the U.S. and make a new life that she's not looking for her own safety, her own serenity, her own happiness. What happens when he brings her back? If he's not smiling here, what happens when they get there, wherever there is? I've been at immigration so many times, and I see these old men, very fat, very miserable, and then the girl standing there, she's petite, looks like she's not even really eating. They already have a kid, or maybe not. But are they really in love? I'm asking because I don't know. I'm asking because I don't know. How do you fall in love? Like my mistake in life is I always fell in love fast, right? I fell in love with the dream of falling in love. I never wanted to be alone. I'm just like my daughter in the U.S., Kaylee. We're so much alike, it's freaky. She never wants to be alone either. And neither does her mother, really. Nobody really wants to be alone. If you ask somebody, hey, do you love being alone? Yeah, I like it because I really can't deal with somebody else. Really? You can't deal with anybody else, why? Well, maybe it's because you can't deal with yourself. Is that why? People that aren't happy with themselves can't deal with other people and bring them into their circle of life. They can't deal with the undealable, which is themselves. They'd rather be alone, have sex with random people, if that's even possible, if they're not so ugly. It's being real. Have sex with random people. And then they just go back to their house and go to sleep at night and wake up and do the same thing over again when they're horny. When they decide they're horny, that woman decides she's horny. She can go sleep with this guy because he flattered her a little bit. They drink some liquor, they do some drugs, whatever they're gonna do. And then they fuck her a few hours. She wakes up alone and she's happy with herself. But she's pissed because she did it for a few hours. But then she blocks the guilt out because she didn't commit a sin, he did. Bullshit. You both did it. If you want to piss God off, have sex with random people and fuck your whole life up. Sleep with other guys while you're married. That's perfect. Holy shit. You're going straight to heaven. I'll give you a skateboarder right straight to the gates of the doors of heaven, and let's see if you're going to get in. That's funny. I've heard people say, I don't care if I die. You don't? You're going to be in hell and you're going to watch your own people. When you sin against God and you commit sexual sin, there's no turning back from the wrath of punishment. Punishment is going to happen. You didn't make yourself. God made you. God made you to love, not cheat, lie, and steal. You know what? Again, just give yourself... It's not your fault. Really. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. It's the devil. He did it. You know, he didn't do it. You did it, motherfucker. You sinned. You cheated on your husband. Now you could pay the fucking price. You know what? I'm Ace. And I tell you like it is. I don't bullshit. Peace out.